Welcome back, folks. This is the Vigilante Crafter. I'm glad you could join me. Just getting the game loaded up. Gonna give me about a couple seconds. Here we go. There we are. Hope everyone's having a fine evening. Let's get turned around here. How you folks doing? Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. So, last episode, what did we do last episode? I remember. We went to the jungle biome and we acquired or trained, we trained some parrots, right? That's what we did. We trained 6 parrots actually, and we brought them back and we put them right here, see? There's all our parrots. They're doing well in their new home. They're getting along with the cat here. Cat's kind of guarding them. I know it's a strange scene, and generally the cats, want to maybe eat the birds, but they're friends. They're part of the family. They know. They both know, so it's all good. So definitely gonna build them a home in a future episode. It's gonna take a little bit of planning, so they'll stay here from now. They're on leads, and also they're trained as well, so they really don't need the leads, but it keeps them in one spot, so it's convenient. So yeah, that was fun, and we also got some jungle saplings. So now we can grow. Look at this, folks. We can grow jungle wood trees, right? Look at that. Look how amazing that looks. I mean, that is. I've left that there for a few days, a few Minecraft days, and so the vines have all grown, completely filled up the tree, and they're growing down from the top, and they'll eventually hit the ground here. But absolutely, and I also off camera, I was able to chop down a few of these jungle trees. That's why I have this scaffolding all set up, because I can climb up, right, all the way to the top. Very convenient, the scaffolding. Very, very convenient. So when I get to the top, I can. It's a little bit taller, but that's okay. I jump over to that tree, chop down, and then it just takes out the whole tree quickly. And then same with the jungle tree as well. So I'm really excited about all this. And so the tree farm, the new tree farm, is just coming along. So we have all our trees now, and just got to work on the design for collecting the saplings and the logs and leaf blocks and and other drops that come from trees. If you remember a few episodes ago, I wanted to, when I think it was the expansion episode where I showed how we expanded our base and made new, annexed this new land for the tree farm. We wanted to, build some kind of, minecart system underneath that just keeps going back and forth. And if anything drops, it collects, and then it'll deposit it into a chest, and we can go to that chest and collect things. And at the same time, we can still collect it manually, but we won't have to run around and make sure we collect it all. It'll a lot of it will be collected for us. So that's going to be great. That'll take some time, because I'm still working on some kind of plan of how I want this this building. That's really not going to be I guess you can call it a structure. It's not going to be a building with closed-in walls and everything. It's just I just want to build more like kind of folks, I really don't know what I want to build, and that's why I haven't built it yet. But I know it's going to be rectangular, and I know it's going to have some kind of stone outlining it, the frame of it, and it's going to be open, so the spaces will just be wide open, so we can walk up and chop our trees down. And I think it's gonna be fun. I really do. But that's kind of a big build, so I want to finish some other things first. Some other things I did off camera. That's why I have the late start. Is I feel like I fancied up everything, right? Look at the house. Looks a little different. The lamps, the stone stairs coming down to give it some texture and design. Kind of maneuvered some plants around. I did that for the entire house. I circled around. I built this peak. If you remember, it was straight. Looked kind of awkward. But of course, like I say, everything is a work in progress. So I worked on this peak here, put this design, put the lanterns up. Really, I feel like I really made the house look nice. I really do. It's very unique looking now. Now I got these trap doors, spruce trap doors covering up the posts. So I thought that looked good. Tiny expansion on the carrot farm and wheat farm, only because if you remember, this was right here. However, I built another peak, another roof peak here on the house. So I thought that looked nice, and now we have a window there. And I got some chains hanging with some lanterns, and I just have that chain hanging, kind of making it look like it's, holding this hopper above the composter. So I thought that was awesome looking. I just, so I really do. I'm really satisfied with the look now of the house. It, because I'm not gonna lie to you folks, I really thought it looked awkward, the first time it got built. But of course, like I keep saying, survival Minecraft, a work in progress. Now that I have all these items, I'm able to craft them and start fancying up things. And I really like how this turned out. I if you remember, I had a slab right here. I took that out, put some trap doors there, put a stone brick stair there to add some more texture, and again trap doors. Got a few signs up now. So look at that, huh? Great tasting melons for sale. Inquire within. Maybe we should do that. So I thought that was awesome. Took the lamppost that was right here, moved it out here. Made more sense being there. Now, I put this dark oak slab here, just, again, adding some more texture. And I'm really satisfied for what I did here. I really am. And then inside, laid out a little bit more carpet. Gonna add some texture to the floor. Moved some stone, these stoves around, kind of stacked them up. Now there's one chimney going up. I thought that looked much better than just two and then this awkward piece block that was right here. So that's nice. And took out these trap doors, filled in this area here with some birch steps, hung some lanterns. I did a lot of work on this, folks, and I really feel nice about it. So you know what I need you folks to do? I need comments, and I need you folks to tell me, does it look good? Did I do okay? Did I do bad? Why did you do that, Vigil? Any opinions would be absolutely awesome, and I will be so grateful, because it's sometimes doing stuff like this, the fancy, making the house fancy it's all in my head, and I just I need interaction with comments and whatnot to maybe give me some more ideas or spur another idea, because a statement that allows me to come up with an idea or change something up. I kind of put these armory stands here as well. Got a bush there now. Look at that, huh? Looks awesome. I thought that looked really cool. So that's the clay pot. That's the dead bush that you find out in the desert, and then oak leaf block, I believe that is. I was thinking about putting that here, but I can't, because this trapdoor is occupying this block space. So that's okay though. And I'm trying to do something here with the roof. I took off the bark. I thought that looked a little bit better. It's not as dark now, and you can see this now, and I didn't think it looked bad. But at the same time, I need to do something with it, So I started putting some cobblestone wall here, as you can tell, right there. And then here, I just thought, well, from the inside, look at the window. I mean, is that not cool? You can see out the window, and then when our large home is done, after the builders get done building it, because we went and bought that property, and we have our home being built for us, so. It's a work in progress, and it's getting there. And I'm pretty jazzed about that. And now we're going to be able to see it out the window here, which is, I just love that look. I just love being able to see other builds from inside the existing homes. I just, for some reason, I just really enjoy that look. So I probably forgot a few things I did, but I got the signs up now, kind of labeling some stuff. See the world spawning point right there. That's where I spawned. That's where I started, right here. Quite interesting. More lanterns. I fixed this a little bit, put this lantern, it was here, put it back in the corner. Figured it looked better. And I'm really happy with this idea. At first I couldn't put these trapdoors up because I wanted the stove here because I want this chimney to go straight up. I didn't really want it to like bend and then go up. It just didn't look right. And plus the window and it just, I don't know. It just didn't look right being there. So I moved it here. And then when I moved it here, I couldn't put, these walls back up or trapdoors, because I was occupying that block. So I just took some birch stairs and put that there, and boom, next thing you know, I can put the wall there now. So I just really thought that was a neat idea. I came up with it on the fly, and sometimes I don't think about that stuff, but when I do, I really get excited. So really starting to make this world, this world is really shaping up. It's the atmosphere is growing, and the lore of this world is starting to build as well. So it's very pleasing to me, folks, and I have to say, it's you folks are part of it. If I wasn't thinking about you folks, I probably would have not even gone as far as fancying this up. Maybe I just work on farms and collect items, because I feel like, if no one's seeing it, why fancy it up? Vigil's kind of logical like that, but since we have a survival let's play world on on a YouTube channel, it's important to try to make these structures and houses and other builds just look really nice, and the people that have been watching the channel and that are patient and trust me that everything's a work in progress, things will eventually look really good. It just, like I said, it takes time. Got to collect the correct blocks and got to use them correctly, and everything has got to be planned accordingly. Of course, not really, but anyway. So let's get done and let me finish. Let me stop bragging about all the fanciness I did. Let's take a quick nap and let's get into this episode. So we are today's episode is going to be all about the zombie spawner farm. So right now I call it the poor man's zombie spawner farm because if you remember, I took you folks down there a few episodes ago, showed you that little corner with the fence around it that I stand in the dark, and then the zombies spawn and then they come towards me, and they can't affect me because I got the fence in the way, but I can slash and hurt them and basically destroy them and collect their loot and the experience, which heals my weapons and tools and whatnot. So however, I feel it's time to move forward with that build, and let's advance it a little bit. The technology of the world is definitely increased, and we're well past the Stone Age. We have nice tools. We do have a few other farms that are kind of semi-automated. Not a few, probably. I think there's one now, which is the Buzzy Bee farm. But things have started. So let's make it a semi-automatic farm by doing the typical build by putting some water down, pushing those zombies into a canal, and then they can all funnel into a hallway and then get shot up by a water elevator and then pushed over towards my chambers where the destruction of the zombies will happen. They'll drop, lose some health, and then I'll whack them with the sword and collect the loot in a hopper or whatnot. And it'll, some I'll collect. I'll collect the experience, and then the loot should drop into the hopper, which will lead into the chest, temporarily until we get the collection system running too. So, that is why I was so happy to find out that area was super close to our farms, our farming area down here. And it is like I literally, my AFK spot can be the hallway. I believe this is like the 15th block. It's either like here or here, where it's the last block where I'm, you know, just far enough away that that's going to be activated, and where I think it's gonna, yeah, right here. So this is where I started, and we'll make this look better eventually. I got materials in here and whatnot. But as you can tell, I've already, you know, started the build. I have the fence up there right now because the zombies are in the way, because we need to finish the canal and finish the elevator. But so far, so good. So they'll shoot up. I was thinking about having them come this way and then up and over, but I wanted to be able to come in here too and look at them. So I just thought it'd be cool for them to, you know, float, you know, be pushed off that way. We'll see them funnel into the hallway behind that zombie. They'll shoot up, come over, and down. And that'll be, you know, like so this is what, 4 blocks, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this is number 13, right? So literally this can be our AFK spot. They'll drop. We'll open this up a little bit more. They'll drop here or so, and that'll be spot on awesome, folks. I cannot believe how close this ended up being to our area that we're going to build these farms in. So, you know, this will be our second semi-automatic farm of the world. And this will, you know, this will be a good little area to come to gain experience, heal our tools, you know, a good beginners semi-automatic experience farm. I believe it's, you know, beginning world, you know, not you know, beginner build. But so I think it's going to be awesome. I really do. And I'm hoping to almost have this finished. You know, I'm actually hoping to have it finished by the end of the episode. So we'll probably go a little bit longer than 30 minutes. You know, why not? And, you know, hopefully we will be ending the episode on the zombies dropping and us slashing them and me proving that the farm works. So I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, folks. So please tune in. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe. You know, and you know, also, folks, I haven't you know, talked about my other social media sites in a while, so I just want to remind you folks, you know, there's Vigilante Crafter Facebook, Vigilante Crafter Twitter. So, you know, you can always speak to me, or, you know, give me some ideas on the Twitter page or even the Facebook. You know, they're public, so please add some comments to those, and we'll definitely engage in a conversation, or I will take that idea and I will implement it in this world. So, you know, first come, first serve. First come, first serve. So if you want something built and you got a great idea, let me know. And I will turn it into an episode. And if it turns out to be 2 or 3 episodes, we'll do that. And we'll make sure it gets built. And I'll tell you, folks, that I will be super excited if that happens. That'll just, my love for the game will just increase exponentially. Because why? Going to be working with the community, right? Just, you know, working with other people and exchanging ideas and just, you know, having fun. You know, that's the whole point of this. You know, like I said last night in the episode, there's, you know, monetization is not even on the list, folks. That's you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, if somehow money starts, that's gonna be awesome, but it's off the list, so that's gonna have to be handed over. And so I really want a commercial-free channel, and that's how I want to do it. And I just don't want to be and I also don't want to be working on, you know, promoting, you know, the sales as well, because like I said, you know, folks, I'm, you know, by day, full-time job, I work well. It's, you know, it's not going anywhere, so I'm comfortable. This is my fun time. And look at those zombies. Look at those zombies, right? Look at them. They just like hanging out. How obedient they are. Good zombies. Look at the control we have now. I mean, they are just all lined up waiting for us. And they can't even come over here. Ha ha. Ha ha. We should tease them. Ha ha. We got some blocks too. So also, folks, it's going to be, this farm here is going to help us when we need a zombie for our other farms we build. Like for the iron farm, think how easy it is to gonna be able to get a zombie now. I mean, they're gonna be spawning all the time, so we can, you know, direct it somewhere else, bring it down the hallway, get it down there. It's just, I mean, we've opened up so many possibilities now, and if we can finish this, now we'll even open up more because the experience will just yes. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and running my mouth here, and let's get into this and see what we can do, because I do have a little surprise though, and it's one thing I realized at the last minute before I started the stream. We have no kelp, so it's either bucket of water for each, you know, each block height, each block level going up. You know, I think we go up about 21 blocks, 22 blocks for the water elevator. And we have to, in order for the bubbles to, you know, push up the entire column, we have to have a water source at every block level. So usually we get kelp and we build it up, and that creates, you know, automatic water sources rather than, you know, one bucket at a time and coming back here to our water source and going back and forth, back and forth. That's, you know, that is, I'll tell you right now, I'm not even gonna like doing that, because it's gonna be way too redundant, and it's tough too. It's gonna be hard because, yeah, I've done it before, but it just, you gotta, I don't know, you gotta take out more blocks, and this is gonna take a while. It's just gonna be easy for us to kind of travel through our nether gate portals and get out to that area where there's some ocean, and we can grab some kelp. And at the same time, I think there's some kelp in the storage chests that are out there in the areas that we did explore. So we're going to do that too as well, and we'll probably do that, you know, here real soon. I just wanted to show you the farm, and I want to show you the progress over here too. So I have this little hallway that takes us around, and got this gate here. As you can tell, we have water sources at that end and that end, so they come and they intersect here, and then it pushes down that hallway. So once we remove these fences, the zombies will be pushed, and they'll be forced down the hallway. And there's probably a few other things we got to do so they don't get stuck and whatnot, but that'll be like off camera. So and we come down here, and it'll push them here, and then as they get pushed into here, they'll get shot up all the way up there, and I've already dug it out. I think it goes up 22, 23 blocks, and then, like I said, once we get to our height, they will have another water source pushing them forward that direction, which will be over this area, and then they'll drop right in front of us in, you know, in that hallway of ours. So it's an easy AFK spot. Everything's gonna work out nicely. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. So, like I said, folks, let's get into it. Let's see if I can remember how to. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna have to go into the Nether, and we're gonna have to travel through the Nether. So we need to be super careful, not to blow it. It would be a bummer. I don't want to die. It's, you know, it's not a suggested idea, you know, dying. Definitely not. So let's cruise on upstairs. Take a couple deep breaths. Hopefully we can maneuver ourselves throughout the Nether, but we'll take a nap because it's getting dark, because of course Vigil is just, you know, can't stop talking. So, you know, we're just gonna talk and talk and talk, and maybe not even do anything this episode. We'll just keep talking. How about this? Yeah, we'll just go like this, and hello, we'll just keep talking and blah 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 blah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We're not doing that. As you can tell too, if you don't notice, they added some more, you know, these berry bushes, you know, around the wall here. We'll stop there. I thought that looked okay. And what I do is occasionally I'll knock these berries off and go compost them, and, you know, that creates the bone meal. Not, you know, you don't get a lot, but it's something. So, but that will be one of our automated farms. We will be bone meal will be plentiful at one point. Hey, wait a second. What did I hear? Oh, it's a sheep. Okay. And don't forget to take a look at the cool tower. That's the next structure that we need to fancy up, right? I want to do that so bad. However, want to get that library going too, because I messed with the roof a little bit too off camera. That's not entirely done, so we'll leave that alone. Alright, let's do this. So if you remember, we have this area, right? This is our nether house, our little warped house. That's empty. No need to walk into it. But if you remember, down this hallway, that's going to take us to the other nether portal, right? That is just far enough away from that one, so that's why it didn't connect. And that'll take us out, a few hundred blocks out to that ruined portal that I put back together that I have water it's surrounded by water. So I don't know if you folks remember that, but you'll remember it when you see it. And I'm a little lost here. This is why we need to get some signs. But I think this just goes to an opening, and if we keep walking, we'll fall. We'll fall to our doom. So I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's just a picturesque area. Look at that. Every time I look at the new biomes in the nether, it's... So the last episode that I was here, that was the last time I was here in the nether, so I haven't been out, here in the nether for a few episodes, and it's just, every time I see this, the look, it's just absolutely amazing, and I just so impressed. Thank you, Mojang. Yes, sirree. I also, little update on 1.16.2 release. You're actually in the release phase now. So the 0.2 update, it's coming, and it's one of the better point updates. They really fixed a lot of bugs. They added a few more small little features throughout the game and in the nether, and the bastions will have a new mob, which is going to be very interesting, but unfortunately that bastion, we've walked by it, so it won't spawn that new mob there. We'll have to find another one, but from what I saw, when I was reviewing the update, we don't want to see those mobs anyway, because they're highly hostile. I mean, we need some good armor, a good weapon, and yeah, no joke, and the bow and all kinds of cool things. So let's get going. So I don't know. I don't think we need to go this way either. Oh no, we can turn right. That's right. I remember now. So if you remember, we got this walkway. Hey, thanks for your sacrifice, buddy. You didn't need to be existing anyway, right? I mean, the nerve for him to hang out on the path and hang out. What is that? We'll just call it begging. What are you begging for attention or whatnot? No hostile, or just waiting for Vigil to come by for him to attack, or her to attack, or it to attack. So bam, there's that portal. I kind of want to go down there and be distracted, but we're not going to do it. So let's hurry up and go fast, because yeah, a ghast would not be a good thing to encounter at this point. Look at the particles. Look at the white snowy. It's just so cool. Man. Jeez. Alright, sorry. I really enjoy the look. And I really need to collect that. There's a lot of blackstone there. We need to come over here and just go on a super blackstone mining mission. And just stacks and stacks acquired. Just stacks and stacks of it. So I want to mix it into, some of the builds we have. Oh, look at that! Trying to swim, huh? It's hard to swim without the arms, right? You don't have any arms. What happened to your arms? Why don't you have any arms? Well, I guess you don't have to worry about it because you've moved on, right? Alright, so if you folks remember, this is, we did those ocean, where's the ocean outpost episodes, because of course Vigil's GPS program does not function correctly, so we were kind of getting a little bit lost, and this is one of the places that actually we found that worked out really nice. So now that we're here, we have to travel in the correct direction for the ocean. And I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. Maybe I have some coordinates written down. Oh. Let me just just look at my list that's always here, and I know I don't, though. I know I don't have. If I do have the coordinates, it they're not labeled. Because generally I'll have a scratch piece of paper and I'll write the coordinates down, and I'll use it for basically that time that I need it, and so I'll know that those coordinates are pertain to an area that I need to get back to. So I have too many coordinates and I just don't know which is which or what's what. Let me see. Well, I have an ocean monument, which is -3,000 by -3,000, and I think we're at, yeah, here comes the techie part of Minecraft. Wow, we are not traveling 2,000 blocks. But I think if we go that direction, we'll eventually get to the beach. So that's not, that's actually a decent little idea. Awesome, let's do that. Yeah, sorry, folks. This part of the game, trying to find my direction, could be a little tedious, and I definitely understand. So maybe we should look at the coordinates to make sure we're going in the correct direction and not pull a Vigil and go the wrong direction. Yeah, we were definitely going in the wrong direction. It's this way. So we want both X and Z coordinates to increase. Or technically, because they're negative, we want them to decrease. Yeah, I know the numbers count up, but they're negative numbers, so we're actually decreasing. And going west is fine. So that's, yes, that's fine. And then it's going to be this way, right? Is that, nope. It's going to be this way. Pay attention, Vigil. All right, there you go. Not bad. You figured it out, Vigil. You figured it out. It only took you a couple minutes. It didn't take you 4 episodes. Oh, wait a minute. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's good. Let's eat. And I've already made a mistake because I'm so excited to be doing the stream that we didn't offload all this stuff. Wow, that's kind of a bummer. So let's not die, because in the end not in the end, we only have one block, one soil sand block, right? Right here, one soil block, and that's going to create our vertical elevator. So in case anybody doesn't know, if you put the soil sand or the soil down, and it's a water source, it'll shoot bubbles up that will, any object that goes in it will shoot straight up as far as the bubbles go. So that's pretty cool. There we go. Yeah, it would have been nice. Should have got those Frostwalker boots too, Like I said, so overjoyed that we just didn't prepare that well. So we're just gonna have to be careful and take a huge risk here, and that's when it's fun anyway. Let's take a risk. It's not fun dying, I'll tell you that, but it's it's fun to take the risk and get away with it, right? So, oh, and guess what? Yeah, look at it. Yeah, we don't even have a bed either. Wow, no bed. Wow, Vigil's really yep. That's okay. So let's make sure we hit up some sheep on the way if we see them. Should be able to make some shears. Let's do that real quick. Actually, there's shears in here. I don't know why yeah, let's take the shears out of the ender chest so we're not taking up space. There we go. And we'll throw that egg. We'll make sure we reacquire the ender chest, and let's get moving. There we go. There's the beach. Well, that worked out. Awesome. So worried about having to travel so far and getting lost, and look at that. We're here. There's the kelp. Awesome. So what are we looking at? Yeah, this is great. Great. However, it's getting dark, and that's when it's going to be a problem because, yeah, we don't have a bed, and I don't see any sheep. Oh, joy. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Yeah, there's a dolphin out there. So literally, we're just going to have to run for our lives. We have to run back to that nether portal. That looks awesome. You see some... Oh, I do see some sheep. Like right there and right there. I barely can see them. So there's our bed. Wow. There's another ruined portal as well. Ooh, wait a minute. If that's a ruined portal, I see we can... No, it's just a... It's a red poppy. Yeah, sad, Vigil, sad. There's that kelp. Awesome. All right, let's... Wow, it's the first time we've ever collected it. Interesting. Let's make sure we get enough. So I don't want to wait for it to grow. Hey, it's a dolphin. How you doing, huh? So dolphins are pretty unique. They, one, if you end up traveling with them, you can end up going, you know, they end up giving you this speed increase, which is quite nice, actually. Fortunately, don't give us air. That's all right. At least we got up here, and now we're at 30, so that looks like this is enough. Awesome. Any sheepies? Come on, sheep. We're not going to use you as meat. You're not going to be food. We just need to clip you. That's all. We're not going to... You don't got to hide. You don't got to worry. Apologize, it's probably a little too dark for you folks, so maybe the visual's not as great too. But I can move faster by swimming and try to get right above water. If you do it right, you can swim and have your head right above the water. It really works out, but I don't have the talent for that. And, well, it looks like we are going to be on the run here, because, yeah, there's no sheep. Either got scared off, and now there's hostile mobs spawning, so... Here we go. The adventure begins. Moment of silence. I'm meditating for the power run we're about to do here. And I want to make sure we're, you know, headed in that correct direction. And it really wasn't that far either, if I can, if I go in the correct direction, of course. So we came in and we saw that little enclosure there. Well, it's not an enclosure, but kind of like a, you know, a bay or whatever. Hey, what's up, buddy? Hey, I know, it's your island, but we're going to take it from you, so get out of here. Go. Bye-bye. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Appreciate the experience. And actually, you know what? Don't appreciate him at all. You could have left your bones behind. It's not like you're using them anymore. Here we go. Here we go. Things are going to spawn. Definitely within 24 blocks of areas, so they'll start spawning, and they'll keep coming. Let's get moving, Vigil. No, really, it's just the creepers, right? And speaking of creepers, there's two over onto the left there. Right there, see them? One there, one there. We have projectiles. Here are the projectiles. Creepers coming to the left. Here he is. There's that creeper. There he is. Run, 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 Vigil. Go, go, go! Come on! That's me trying to hit the W button a few times so I can speed, you know. Increase my speed here. 3? Really? A bunny? You're absolutely useless. The little bunny is useless. That was mean, I know. Poor bunny. Hey! I had my back turned! You know what? My back is turned and you're shooting at me? I can't... Wow. Oh, hey! We ran into a family gathering here. Wow, 2 creepers there. Another 2 creepers there. Spiders. Skeletons. Get going, Vigil. Get going. Kind of bob and weave a little bit. I don't know if it's weaving. I don't know if it's even bobbing, but wow, this is not the correct way. So this, oh lordy, there it is, to the right. There's a cow, there's a pig. There's this lighted up area, which is absolutely useless for us because it's just lava. And folks, I'm not lost, but I really don't feel like we're going in the correct direction. Oh, wow, I'm on fire due to my own sword. We're burning. We're okay. We're okay. Wait a minute. Let's not waste the meat. We only have 27. We only have 27 meat. Hey, it's a husk. I don't think we've ever destroyed one of these guys. Okay, well, now we have. So there's the village. So it's got to be that way. That village is close by that the portal we came through, the nether portal we came through, and I've already raided it. And that was an off-camera deal. I don't know if I even told you about that, but I wasn't out here, so there it is. Yes, okay. So now all we have to do is just avoid the hostiles. You know, I don't know why they're after me anyway. I didn't do anything to them. You know, I guess, you know, when I'm defending myself, I'm destroying, you know, their friends and family, you know, in a way. But you guys are attacking me. I mean, what do they expect? All right. Here they all come. Let's get that out. Bam. We're gonna hit and we're gonna hit and run, hit and run. Keep moving. Yeah, come on, guys, come on. You know, you guys won't die if you just leave me alone. Seriously. I guess they don't care. I guess they're dead already. Ooh, that cactus was behind me. I've died that way before. Backing up right into the cactus, and I don't know what's killing me because I'm too busy worrying about the mobs, and wow. So there's really nothing in here. We have our 41 kelp. Let's get out of here, folks. It is a nice little area when the hostiles aren't around, though. So this, you know, we're, hey, it's a little buzzy bee. You're flying around. But I do want to come out here and kind of build this area up, since this portal kind of gets us out here, which I think is kind of cool. So future episode. All right, let's not walk off the edge, because this is a dangerous location that we're at. All right, so that will take us back to our little walkway over there, but I do believe this will take us back to the main hallway. So let's move forward. Let's get some food in us. Hopefully we're not attacked while we're eating that food. It's always the worst having your back turned. Especially in this area. It looks nice, but hostiles everywhere. Ghast, skeletons, magma cubes, lava to fall in. And the sacred block of Blackstone. Oh, I love that block. Well, I guess I don't love it, but in a creative way, I do. It's just, I haven't even used it yet, and I just think it's one of the best blocks in the game. Although the basalt is really nice too. You know, really, in the end, you know, in my opinion, I like every block, even the diorite. You know, the diorite's even cool too. I don't really see that much of a problem with it. I don't really think it's that ugly either. Although I think other YouTubers just kind of exaggerated a little bit, because, I mean, like I said, it's one of the most popular blocks in the game. However, it's not popular in a positive way. It's popular in a negative way. There's many players out there that just cannot stand that block. I'll tell you what, I cannot stand creepers. So. Because, I mean, creepers, you know, I've said this before, they will ruin your day. Ruin a build if you, yeah, it just, wow. All right, let's see what's in here because there were some things I wanted to grab. I haven't been over. Ah, so we do have. Okay, so the soul soil, and then we have the soul sand. I want to keep that soil because it's a new block, and I've already had the soul sand, so we'll use that for the elevator. And there was one other item. Oh, there's only 9 of them. So this here, it's, you know, again, it's like the glowstone. I want to get some more. I want to get glowstone and the shroom light, whatever's easier. And I think the shroom light's going to be easier. And then bring it back to the base. And, you know, everywhere where I have the torches, you know, I have them, you know, every 5 blocks placed, kind of in a little grid system. You know, with the spawning point of the world being the center. I would love to replace those torches with the shroom light in the ground, and then we'll cover it with you know, some type of colored wool or maybe a leaf block or something, you know, and that could take place of the light, and then we don't have to look at the, you know, the wonderful looking torches that are sticking up and everywhere to be seen. So that's another project that I have in mind. All right, guys and gals, we're doing it. We're home. Nice. You can't tell me that's not awesome traveling, right? I mean, that is amazing. You know, because you know, we would have had to travel what, about 1,500 blocks almost just to get, you know, some kelp, because, you know, the ocean biomes are pretty far out there. All right, take a breather here. And just real quick, since we're looking at it, a little distraction here. You can tell that the trees have been completely taken down now, and took a lot of the potsil out and, you know, stored it. It's kind of difficult to get around the cow, so I just kind of left it in it. You know, and it kind of worked out with the cows. You know, it looks like, you know, that's where they, you know, they're walking all the time, and that's where they defecate, and just, you know, their feces are kind of, you know, burying itself into the ground, working itself into the grass, creating this, you know, this look here, you know, grass and flat out poop being mixed together. Same here. So that's my idea, and I'm sticking to it. And then so one would ask me about this. Well, you know, hey, maybe I have a dog, you know, and they use the fence post for their, you know, bathroom needs. And there's the manager of the cats. How you doing, huh? How's your workers doing? Doing good then, huh? Good. Okay. Yeah. So you say you lost a value, really? Oh. So you need me to recruit again, huh? What do you mean you lost a worker? They're all here. Did it decide to stop working? He doesn't want to work for you anymore? Yeah? Oh, that's the case, huh? I see. Lazy worker. Doesn't really do anything anyway. I understand. Alright, well, how about this? We'll add it to our list to get you some more help, okay? And maybe a buddy to hang out with you too, you know, right by you. So, you know, remember, everything's a work in progress, so things can take some time. So, you know, if you feel like I'm not, performing at my best for you, just, you know, stop assuming, because I am. All right, we're out of here. Okay, Vigil. Yeah, let's you know, stay away from the cat. All right, it's really not talking back to you. So. Now these cats, they talk back, right? They are the ones that they're involved in, you know, conversation all the time, and they love it when I come down here. They're always following me. Look at that. They just love it. Look at that. They just love looking at me. They love me. I think they do. Oh, love is a strong word. It's not really love. It's an extreme like. You're comfortable with having me around, and you're grateful that I take care of you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, I have to say, you folks are doing a great job too, you know. Anyway, what were we doing? That's right. Let's get back to the zombie spawner farm. Semi-automatic build. Still jazzed up when I re-fancying up the houses. And I have to say that the most favorite part. What do we got the time? Man, we're 50 minutes in. I don't know if I want the episode that long. So, how about this? This is what we're gonna do. I'm going to end this episode, and then we're gonna get right into a new episode. All right, because it is not a, you know, it can be a late night for me, so I'm okay with that. So, I'm literally we'll end this. I'll say my byes, and then immediately within I guess not immediately, but within 5 minutes, a new one will be started, and then we'll start off here and get the build going. Alrighty. So let me just turn around, and here we are. So hey, folks, if you don't continue on watching, you know, the next video that's gonna happen right after this, you know, maybe chime in tomorrow and find out what happened. And if you do follow, just, you know, like I said, within 5 minutes we're gonna have another one started. Because I just don't want a real long, grindy episode. You know, an hour's kind of a max. And it's just better for you know, the playlists and whatnot that I build. So, all right, we'll see you really quick, folks. Like I said, starting a new stream up immediately after I finally say bye. We'll be back. Wrong button. We'll be back. Come on, Vigil. Get it together. Get the farm done for them. They're sitting there waiting and watching and you just keep talking and doing all this other stuff. Get the farm built, buddy. Come on.